Hello strategists! This is Pink Giraffe, and today I will highlight some tips on how to best play Oakenfold. Oakenfold is a strategic turn-based roguelike game that was released today on Steam. One of the key features of this game is the ability to rewind actions with no penalty. You can try out a strategy, see its outcome, and rewind any number of turns. Be careful though, there are a few effects such as time lock ties that will prevent you from rewinding further. Moreover, you cannot rewind if you lose, so you better stay alive. Now, let's talk about action. So each turn you have 12 action points, and your 3 main abilities refresh after the 6th action. This allows you to be strategic without having to rush to use each ability. Generally, enemies will only move after your 12th action, except in cases where indicated. One useful mechanic to note is the timebank. When you have no useful action to do, you can store unused action points in your timebank until you wait for your cooldowns. Timebank helps improve your high score and can be spent at the crafting station, which I will talk about later. You can use your abilities in a variety of ways, primarily directly attacking enemies or displacing them. Enemies will take collision damage when they are displaced into a tile that contains an object or another enemy, so use this to your advantage. Although you are not required to kill enemies, doing so will benefit you as enemies drop energy. Pick this for extra points and to spend at the crafting station. However, if an enemy collects the energy, they will gain 1 health and become elite, with a much stronger ability, so don't wait too long to pick up those energy. So now I have mentioned the crafting station a couple of times, so perhaps it is time for me to explain it. So at the cost of some energy and 6 stored time points in the time bank, you can upgrade an existing ability or purchase a new one. Upgrades can include adding implosion effects, increasing damage, or extending range, amongst others. You cannot undo any upgrade, but wait, this is an advantage. The trick is to move towards the crafting station, purchase an upgrade, rewind, and bam, you're back at the first tile but with an upgraded ability. Unless there are special conditions, you can only use the crafting station once per area, so I recommend using it at the start of the first wave. Your mission in each round is to survive all waves and protect your crates. If 6 crates are destroyed, you will lose the game. You are not required to defeat all enemies, however doing so will be useful to prevent having many spawned creatures roaming the map at once, unless you intend to use them to attack each other. In each run, you should try out to achieve a high score. Gathering more energy, storing time, and being efficient are some ways to get a higher score. One of the ways you can use to influence your score is to select better routes. By hovering over the available routes, you can take note of the type of enemies, the number of waves, and the bonus objectives. Going for missions with more waves and more bonus objectives can perhaps be the difference that takes you to the highest score. Although time is your friend in this game, beware of all the ways you can die. Stepping on landmines, blocking spawn points, taking direct damage, drowning, and more. So go out there, act, rewind, and manically laugh when you scare a critter into the waters. Do you have what it takes to survive and beat the highest scores on the leaderboard, including mine? Good luck reaching the Oakenfold.